This presentation explains how to set up system users on Beacon. It assumes you're the system admin or have full administration privileges. First, let's define what system users are. They're people who need access to Beacon to manage your U3A. People like the treasurer, membership secretary, or a group leader. As a system user, they can see and change members' details according to the role they play in the U3A. They can also use Beacon to email members. Beacon automates sending the same email to multiple people without exposing the addresses of other recipients, important for privacy and data protection. Ordinary members who aren't involved in running the U3A are not system users, although they can be given limited access to Beacon through the online portal. The main steps are very simple. You begin by creating a user account on Beacon for the user. Then you assign the user one or more roles. Beacon comes with standard roles that assign different levels of access. In most cases, these will be just what you want. So you can send the user their login details and you're done. But if the standard roles aren't suitable, you can create a new role by giving it a name, and then setting custom access rights for the new role. That's beyond the scope of this video, which focuses on the standard roles. To add a new system user, select System Users from the Setup column at the far right of the main administration menu. You'll now see a list of existing users and details of when they last accessed the system. Select Add New User from the options shown in blue at the top of this list. This presents a screen where you choose the member and set their login name. In the unlikely event that the member hasn't yet been registered in Beacon, you can click the button with 3 dots alongside New User. This takes you to the option to add a new member. Assuming the member is already registered, select their name from the drop-down list of all current members. Then type in a login name for the user. Adopt a simple standard format, such as mcotton, which consists of the initial and surname. You can't use special characters or spaces, and when you're ready, simply click Save User. The screen then shows you the temporary password the new user will use the first time they log into Beacon. Highlight the password, making sure you don't include any leading or following spaces. Also, if there's a comma at the end, it's not part of the password. Copy the highlighted password to your clipboard. You'll need to email this password and their login name to the new user. After copying the password, click OK to dismiss this screen. You're then presented with a list of existing roles. These determine the level of access the system user has to the information stored in Beacon. By default, Beacon has 5 standard roles. Administrator has all privileges, including the ability to delete records, so it should be assigned with great care. Still, it's a good idea to entrust this role to at least one other person in case the main system administrator is unavailable for any reason. Group leaders get very limited access to their own groups, allowing them to add or remove members from their group and send emails to their members. Groups coordinator gets access to all groups and can create new ones. Membership secretary has access to all member records, with the ability to create new members, renew their membership, and lapse them. Treasurer has full access to the U3A's financial accounts stored in Beacon. You must assign at least one role to the system user. In this example, Mary Cotton has been assigned the role of membership secretary. But let's say Mary also runs a current affairs group. You can assign multiple roles to a system user. So this would give Mary access to her own group in addition to everything she needs as membership secretary. When you've assigned one or more roles, click the Save Role Assignment button, and all that remains now is to paste the temporary password into an email and send the new system user their login details. When the new user first accesses Beacon, they'll be directed to this screen to set their own choice of password and a personal question and answer, which can be used to reset their password from the login screen. Note that there's a restricted set of characters that can be used in a password. Check the user guide for full details. You should also tell the new user that you can't access their password. If they forget it, then they can try to reset it on the login screen. Otherwise, the system administrator will need to access their user account in Beacon and set a new temporary password. That concludes this overview of setting up system users. Only people involved in running the U3A who need access to members' details or financial transactions should be given access as system users. Use a simple format for the user's login name, such as initial and surname with no spaces. Copy the user's temporary password without leading or trailing spaces. You need to send this to the new system user so they can log in. Remember to assign the user one or more roles. Unless you do so, they won't be able to access anything in Beacon even when logged in. And err on the side of caution when choosing roles. They can be changed at any time. It's better to add a privilege when the need arises than to give users access to parts of Beacon that don't concern them.